Welcome to the jthomas Gym Business Explainer, powered by MaxMembers.ai. Today, we are going to get right into one of the biggest, most misunderstood ideas in the fitness industry, the absolutely critical difference between selling and closing. Hey everyone, welcome. This explainer is built specifically for you, the gym owners, the operators, the managers, the salespeople, entrepreneurs, and personal trainers out there. We're going to be walking through a white paper by jthomas, and our goal is simple: to give you actionable insights you can put to work today. And hey, just a quick note before we dive in. For you folks looking to open a new gym, buy an existing one, or just need some working capital to grow, we can provide funding options up to $500,000. It's unsecured with no restrictions on use. You can check us out at fmconsulting.net. All right, let's get right to the heart of it. This whole discussion is built around this one powerful quote from Jim. So many gyms use selling and closing like they're the same thing. And that one simple confusion, it's probably costing you members and a whole lot of revenue. So here's our game plan. We'll start with why this confusion is so costly. Then we'll break down what selling really is, the art of trust. Then we'll cover closing, securing that commitment. We'll look at common mistakes and how to master these skills. And we'll wrap it all up by shifting your mindset from a simple transaction to a member's transformation. Let's do it. So, first up, Section 1, the costly confusion. And let's be clear, this isn't just about using the right words. No, this has a direct, real-world impact on your gym's bottom line. Okay, so let's get our definition straight. Selling, it's not about being pushy. It's not about forcing a membership on someone. It's the whole process of building a relationship, creating genuine trust, and actually helping a person solve their problem. You're not a salesperson. You're more like a trusted guide. And that leads us perfectly into our next section, Section 2, Selling, the art of trust. This right here is where the real magic happens. Because when you truly master this part, the close becomes the easiest, most natural part of the entire conversation. Now, what's great about this is that it's not some vague idea. It's a 5-step system. So you start by understanding the person in front of you. Then you identify what they really need. And only then do you show them how your gym is the solution. That process is what builds trust and creates a real desire to join. This quote just nails it. Think about it. Nobody wakes up wanting to buy a gym membership. What they want are the results and the feelings that come with it. They're buying the energy of your facility, the support from your team, the accountability that gets them there, and the community that makes them feel like they belong. And this is such a critical difference. A feature is just what you have. We have treadmills. Okay, great. So what? A benefit is what your member gets. Our cardio zone helps you burn fat safely with a trainer nearby so you never feel intimidated. See the difference? That connects directly to their goals and their fears. You've got to lead with the benefit every single time. All right, so once you've built that solid foundation of trust, it's time to talk about Section 3, closing. And forget any idea you have about high-pressure tactics. This is simply about securing a commitment with confidence, because you've already done all the important work. The key word here is once. The close only happens after the prospect is already sold. They already believe that your gym is the answer to their problem. The close is just the logical next step. It's a simple question to make official a decision they've probably already made in their head. This table just lays it out so clearly. Look at the objective. Selling is about trust and value. Closing is about commitment. The focus is different too. Selling is about educating and guiding. Closing is about securing the decision. And the timing is crucial. Selling happens the whole time. Closing happens right at the end. Get the selling part right, and you turn an engaged prospect into a committed member. But we've all been there, right? You ask for the commitment, and they hesitate. They hit you with an objection. So what does that mean? Is it over? Is it a no? No, absolutely not. And this is a total game changer for your mindset. An objection isn't rejection. It's a request for more information. It means they're close, they're on the edge, but they just need a little more clarity or reassurance before they jump. It's an opportunity, not a roadblock. And honestly, most objections usually fall into one of these 4 buckets. It's about money, their schedule, their own doubt about whether they can stick with it, or just a general fear of starting something new. If you can anticipate these, you can be ready with answers that help them feel confident. Okay, so let's get practical. Let's move into section 4, mistakes and mastery. We're going to look at the common traps people fall into and, more importantly, how you can develop the skills to avoid them.
These three things right here, they are absolute conversion killers. Number 1, jumping right to the price before you've even built value. Huge mistake. Number 2, being afraid to actually ask for the sale. And number 3, this one's a classic. They say yes and you keep talking. Once you have the yes, just stop talking and start the paperwork.
So, how do we get better at this? Well, to get better at selling, you need to ask deeper questions and always focus on their desired outcomes. To get better at closing, you've got to practice, role play with your team, and learn to ask with confidence using assumptive language. So instead of, do you want to join? Try, so which membership works best for you? This brings us to our final and, I think, most important section. Section 5, transaction to transformation. This is about taking your mindset to a whole new level, way beyond just making a sale. Because when you really step back and think about it, the goal isn't just about adding another name to your member list or another check in the bank. It's got to be bigger than that. The real goal is to create member success. Because when a member gets results, they stay, they tell their friends, they become a part of what you're building. And that is what creates a powerful, thriving community. That's the true engine of a healthy gym. And that's really the ultimate takeaway here. When you master selling and closing the right way, you're not just using tactics. You're building something that truly lasts. You're not just in the gym business, you're in the community building business. So, if you're ready to install these proven systems in your own gym, make sure you reach out to Jim Thomas. You can call him at 214-629-7223 or email jthomas@fmconsulting.net. And also, a big thanks to our sponsor, Gym Business Manager, for the best software in the business. Check them out at gymbusinessmanager.com.